Hi there, it's Carol with Carol B Crafts. Today we'll be making this cute little mini pizza box. It's project number 4 in my Truly Tailored online class. The Truly Tailored online class kit will be available through May 31st, 2018. You can get the details on how you can get your class kit at my website, www.carolbcrafts.com. If you're watching this after May 31st, 2018, check out my website anyway, because I'm sure I'll have a class kit that you would be interested in. This adorable little pizza box to a classy kind of guy could be given as a graduation gift or Father's Day or birthday. And there's a surprise inside. A little pizza. How adorable. And I tried to make this little pizza as realistic as possible. And I made it so that you could put the pizza in 2 ways. The first way would be if you wanted to slide a gift card and maybe a little treat in there, you could turn it this way. Or if you wanted to just have it the pizza itself and maybe put a little note or gift card up here, you could do that as well. But I just think this is so adorable, and I'm thinking about putting peppermint patty in there. One of the York peppermint patties would fit in there perfectly, along with maybe a pizza, Papa John's or a Pizza Hut gift card. That would make a perfect gift for a college student or for a dad who likes pizza when he watches his games on the TV. So let's get started now. With all my kits, everything comes prepared for you. I try to make it as easy as possible for your crafting pleasure. So this is how your kit is going to come, and we'll make this together here. It should go together relatively quickly. We have our pizza box, and if you don't have the kit, that's fine. I'll put the dimensions and supplies on my website, www.carolbcrafts.com, and you can get them from there, or you can write them down as we go. Be careful when you open that you don't lose one of your little pepperonis. I do give you an extra one, but just be careful because those pepperonis do like to get away. So we'll put our box together. So I'm just basically folding where the folds are, all of our scored folds. And these 2 little tabs here are going to go inside this. So we'll go ahead and push those down till they snap in place. Hopefully they'll stay snapped in place. And then, well, I guess first we need to put these in place here. These tabs here go in there. I know I'm making this much harder than it has to be. And then the little tabs snap in place. That's probably why they didn't stay in place before. Okay, so then these tabs come this way. That forms our bottom. And then our top is pretty much self-explanatory. These sides go inside like that, and then this goes inside here, and that holds it in place. So now we have our box. Now we need to decorate it. So let's start by making our pizza. Now I have a separate video on how to make this pizza, the dies that I used, and the cardstock that I used. So you can check that out. It was a TNT Tuesday I did. Probably it will be near this video, but you can always check it on my blog. Just search Truly Tailored on my website, www.carolbcrafts.com, and this should come up along with all the other projects from the class kit. So since this is the easier one, I think we'll do that first. This is our pizza dough. This is our tomato sauce. So we'll go ahead and put our tomato sauce. This is probably the easiest pizza you've ever made. I wish making pizza was this easy, especially since I've done everything for you. So here is a piece of So Saffron, and I have run that through the Softly Falling folder and inked it with crushed curry. This is the cherry cobbler. So basically I have a very vanilla in the largest layering circle, cherry cobbler in the second largest layering circle, and then So Saffron in the third largest, inked with crushed curry and run through the Softly Falling folder. But one thing I did do is I flattened the little bubbles to make it more realistic. And then these here, these are little pepperonis in Cajun Craze, inked with Cajun Craze ink, and they were cut with the 1/2 inch circle punch. So that's pretty much it. You can look for the video if you want. Then we only need 8 of these. Like I said, I give you extra ones, so I always get hungry when I work with food. It reminds me of my donut, picture perfect birthday donut card. I got hungry for donuts. Now I'm getting hungry for pizza. So I think I'm going to switch this one out. Yeah, like that look better. Okay, so we're going to put those on with glue dots, and the glue dots are included in your class kit. Okay, so we have our pizza. So now we're ready to decorate our box. And I have a piece of DSP from the True Gentleman, DSP 3-inch square of the chocolate chip and crumb cake design. And then we have a 3 1/4 square of early espresso. That's going to go behind that. That goes on the top. And then we have a piece of 3 3/8 by 3 3/8. It's a square. That's going to go on top of our Night of Navy. Now we have a piece of Night of Navy, which is 11 inches by 3 3/8. And it's scored at, I wrote it back here, scored at 3 3 3/4. 7 1/8 and 7 7/8. So 3 3 3/4, 7 1/8, 7 7/8. And we're just going to find our values and fold away. That's going to make our base for us. And then this is going to go on top of the base, and then our pizza is going to go there. But before we do that, we better do our stamping. And I give you a piece of 2 inches by 5 1/2. That gives you 2 chances to get a good stamp in. And I guess I don't really need to use the Stamp-O-Magic for this. I'm just so used to using it. So the stamp that we're going to use is To a Classy Guy. And I thought that was kind of cute, kind of like a pun, a classy guy that eats pizza. But that's, I don't know, I like pizza. So get our chocolate chip ink out and stamp up, ink up our stamp, and make sure that it's not upside down. And since I'm going to be punching it, it doesn't really have to be like any particular, I don't know, I think I punched it, I think I stamped it too close over to the edge, so hopefully that's going to work for me. I didn't need myself, don't you do that. You be sure to punch it kind of give yourself plenty of room to punch too if you need to. But most people have some very vanilla cardstock on hand or something similar. So you're going to bring this in and get a even border all around, and then you're going to punch. So this is ready to go on our card on the top of our little pizza box. So we'll get back to this. We'll build our base here. Open your box and put your Night of Navy in there, and you want it so that it fits in the box and that it's not too wide and too short. So you want it to kind of just fit in there perfectly. And remember, these ends here have to be tucked in a little bit. So use this edge here for your measuring. And it looks like I'm going to just put a little pencil mark there. So that pencil mark is going to tell me not to put my adhesive past that mark. So I have to keep my adhesive in here on this side of the mark. So I'm going to go ahead and put my adhesive down. Bring this back around, find my mark, meet my mark, and then line up the sides of my box and then press it down. I can even do this if I need to. Press it down like that. Okay, that leaves me plenty of room to put in a little treat of some sort. So on top of that is going to go the 3 3/8, the larger early espresso square. So we're going to put that on top of our box. And if it's easier for you to put it in here and put it on, that might be easier for you. And it fits on there pretty perfectly. It's a little off, but you know, that's okay. Alright, so we have that. And now we're going to do our pizza. The pizza's going to go there. So just put our pizza on. Right there. Our pepperoni pizza. That is so cute. I mean, if you have a pizza box, you have to have a pizza, right? It's just not fair not to have a pizza. So now we're ready to close this up. And get that nice and closed. Let's go ahead and put our 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 here at the top. Well, actually, you know, it's probably going to be easier to put the DSP on here first. And this is 3 by 3 on 3 1/4 early espresso. And then that's going to go on top of the Now this has already got some folds in it. I had to fold it to get it to go around, to get it to fit into the package. So you're going to kind of find those folds, but basically I put it here in the middle of my box. I centered it and then I folded it back like so. And again, you're going to mark where you're, so you know to put your adhesive on this side of the mark. And I'm just going to use some regular adhesive. Hopefully that will hold it. If not, maybe some glue dots, add some glue dots to it. You don't want to get this so tight that it doesn't slide on and off either. That's another thing that you need to watch out for. So if it flares out a little bit, you have to allow for that. Allow for the flare. Okay, that's there. And it's interesting, it won't slide off from the front. Well, it will now that I've said it won't. Sometimes these little flaps will prevent it. I guess it depends on how tight your band is. Sometimes these little flaps will prevent it from sliding off the front, but this one slides off pretty easily. But the one I made before, it won't slide off because those little tabs are in the way. So if you have that problem, you know why. So all we have left to do then is to put some adhesive on our sentiment and place it on the center of our box. See if I can get it on there. Make sure it's not crooked. And it should fit perfectly on there. All right, we have a gift for a classy guy, and when they open it, they'll have a little pizza, and you want to tuck a treat and a gift card in there, some money, and a gift card. I'm sure that they will appreciate anything that they get, and hopefully they'll adore the little pizza box. And thank you for watching. Check out my website, www.carolbcrafts.com, if you would like to get the kit to make this project and the 5 cards that are in the Truly Tailored class kit. Again, it's available till May 31st, 2018. Thanks for watching. Bye now.